So welcome back guys, my name is Amlan and in today's Make Launch Free campaign we go about looking at how we can enter into recovery mode on Samsung M51. In fact, this tutorial should suffice even for M30, M31, M31s and all the new M series phone which support reverse charging. So in case you have a phone like this and you want to know how to enter into like the recovery mode, let's look at the steps involved. Now first things first, like what I will advise is you simply take out the USB-C cable from the charger. So simply plug it out, and if you have a similar device which has a USB-C like inlet port, so just put in one end of the USB-C into the other device and one end into this phone. So once you do this, well, you will see that the other phone is starting to charge because this supports reverse charging. So this is what happens. Now we will begin with the steps involved. Now please do remember that earlier with different handsets of Samsung you were not required to do this, and you could straight away shut down the phone and then press the volume up and the power buttons and the phone would enter into recovery mode. However, now you actually need to have the USB-C cable plugged in to some other device as well as the original device for this to work. So let's look at the steps involved. I simply press the power button. So I will just first shut down the phone. So I will just power off the device. So I power off the device. So once the device has been powered off, now what I am required to do is press the volume up button and the power button both together. So I just hold on to this. The steps are pretty simple. Just hold on to this. So do this for say around 10 to 15 odd seconds until you see the Samsung logo, and you still are required to hold on to those two buttons, the volume up and the power button, and you will see that the recovery mode has now entered. Now here inside the recovery mode, well, we can do several of many things. I will just zoom in. So this is the recovery pane window which you must be used to. So use the volume up and the volume down buttons to navigate. So sometimes we are required to do a wipe cache partition. We can do this from here. So I use the volume down buttons to navigate and then the power button to make the selection. So this is basically the recovery mode which you can enter. And then do remember, if you want to reboot the phone, reboot means nothing but to restart the phone. You simply take it to the reboot system and then simply press the power button and the phone will restart. So these things are sometimes pretty useful. I mean, entering into the recovery mode and then restarting the phone from the recovery mode. So hopefully today's tutorial helps you know how you can do this. Earlier devices, you would simply put in the power button and the volume up button and the phone would boot into the recovery system. But however, for these devices which support reverse charging, you need to have this USB-C cable plugged into the device and the other end plugged into another device which supports reverse charging, or maybe into the charger as well. I mean, hopefully that should support this as well. You can go ahead and give that a shot. But I've seen simply doing the power and the volume, that won't help you with the new M series phones. So just let me know how it goes and if this tutorial was helpful, because there are multiple things which you can do once you have the recovery window open in front of you. We will have a separate tutorial for all of that. So that's all for today guys. Hopefully you had a nice one and hopefully we'll catch up with something exciting pretty soon. Until next time, it's me Amlan signing off.